Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca. Hard to see those images of all that water in the subway.
Yeah, no, certainly a treacherous situation for folks there. Luckily, the remnants of Ida moving off now through the Canadian maritime provinces and quickly being absorbed into the upper level flow and moving on. So that's some good news for folks in New York to dry out. Back here to the west coast, high pressure starting to build in. That is going to mean some warmer, drier weather as we head into our Labor Day weekend. Temperatures have been a little cool this week. We've seen high temperatures below normal for the most part. That's going to change as we head into the weekend. But there's no rain in the forecast, so I guess you can be excited about a dry weekend. We could use some of that rain as we look at our drought situation across the state. It is Drought Update Thursday, and I will let you know that we didn't see any change this week. So all the numbers stay the same, all the lines stay the same on the map, really in California and on all states adjacent to California as well. Here locally, again, we are in category 3 to 4 drought, this extreme to exceptional drought across our viewing area. And it probably won't change unless we start getting more rain than we're supposed to as we head through the fall. Right now, probably doesn't look like that's going to happen necessarily. At the moment, temperatures right now in the 60s around the bay, a few spots inland in the 70s, 80s in the far south right now. It's a little cool out there this evening and a little hazy as well. This is a view from Henrietta Peak in San Benito County, looking off to the east. So this is back to the hills, the Hollisters in the valley below here. You can see a little bit of haze out there. There's some moisture in the air. There is a little smoke in the air. And eventually this will turn into low clouds tonight as well as those clouds thicken up. Temperatures a little on the cool side. We'll be in the low 60s through sunset at 7:33, and then we'll be in the 50s after that late tonight. But as I mentioned, warmer temperatures into the weekend. We're going to start squishing down on that marine layer. It'll still be there tomorrow morning into the valleys as we wake up with patchy fog in the coastal hills and possibly in the inland valleys as well, but not much around the coast. As we head through the day tomorrow, partly cloudy skies on the coast, pretty scattered low clouds. A little more likely on the south and east sides of the bay than the north side. But again, this model's been very wrong about that for the last couple of days as well. But I think we'll just see partly cloudy skies on the coast, doesn't matter what side of the bay you're on tomorrow. Then tomorrow night, the clouds will fill back in, but maybe not quite as far. So we start squishing down on that marine layer with high pressure building in. Temperatures heading upward tomorrow for most locations, back to 72 in Santa Cruz, 70 in Capitola, in the mountains, 70s to even some low to mid 80s into the northern reaches of the San Lorenzo Valley there, 85 tomorrow in Boulder Creek. Over to Watsonville and Aptos, that corridor right around 70 degrees or so. We'll get to the low 70s in Salinas, low 80s in Hollister, and then a little warmer up as we head up Highway 101 there into the Bay Area. Back toward the coastline, we're going to stay in the 60s in and around the peninsula tomorrow. Still somewhat cool for this time of year, but you'll warm up a bit this weekend as well. That 68 Monterey may turn into a 72 or so by Saturday. And as we look at our inland forecast down south, we'll see highs in the 70s and 80s, and back on the map are the 90s tomorrow. Bradley being the hot spot at 96. Over the next 7 days, temperatures on the coast will head upward through Sunday and then level off and then vary a little bit. We'll see a few low clouds this weekend, but more sunshine than we have been seeing. Labor Day still looking nice, but I think the low clouds will push in later during the day, and it may be a little cooler in the evening. And then beyond that, we'll have some high clouds streaming in next week. Temperatures looking a little warm, but I think that could change, so stay tuned to that forecast. There are some uncertainties in the long-term models there. Inland areas also going to be warming up into the upper 80s by Saturday, and then low 90s Sunday through early next week. Labor Day is looking pretty snazzy. We're back after this.